Hey there, it's Krista and Jared here, and we are going to jump right in and start. So, if you're joining us, please introduce yourself and tell us where you are from. And how did you learn about this training?
And if you see something that you like, or we touch on a subject or a point that's valuable to you and it's hit home and it really touches you to the heart, or you go, "Huh, I've been there, that's happened." Let us know. Like, share, comment, and let us know. We'll be watching.
Absolutely. So I'm going to start out with my story and tell you a little bit about why I decided to do Haters and Braysayers. Because when I first started the business, I remember those days. I remember feeling that I was so excited and I wanted everybody to be excited with me, right? And so I wanted to make sure that, going back to my story, is that, I remember when Jared's mom actually...
Sure, it always goes back to my family, doesn't it?
It does. You know what?
Tell you.
I remember when, with his mom, I asked her, I said, because I'm in direct sales, and I said, I wanted her to be in one of my first parties. And she told me that there was no way she was going to hold a party. She doesn't do parties. And I thought, she's kidding. And she really wasn't kidding. And it's not because she doesn't love me, because she does love me, right?
Partially. So we've been with this company for 18 years, and
Hey,
it does
Christine.
hold true. 18 years, and it does hold true. My mother has still never had a party with my wife, okay? So it doesn't mean she's not a good customer, just means she hasn't had a party.
Right, exactly. And I just remember that, and it was hit home so hard to me, but I had to not take it to heart, because there are people out there in your business that are not going to love everything you do. And maybe it's because, it could be because they don't believe in you. Not necessarily you, but your product. They may not believe in what you're telling them. Or maybe they've known somebody who's done something like you, and they just didn't do as well, right? And we all have those. My mom has done what I do. My sister has done what I do. My other sister has done what I do. And none of them are in the business anymore. Now, does that mean that I'm not going to be in the business? Absolutely not. What they do is up to them. What I do is up to me. But people believe, if they know somebody who does that, then guess what? They're going to believe what they believe, right? And we can't make them believe anything different. Maybe they're in competition with you. Maybe that's why they don't believe in you. Maybe they are haters because they just, Braysayers, they're going to Braysay, make an ass out of themselves, basically.
You put a funny in there. Braysayers, donkey. Yeah. Sorry.
Don't apologize, honey. That's who you are. This is my ass. He hauls everything for me. And it could be about the desire. Maybe they just don't have the desire to be in your company. Maybe they don't have the desire to even order what you have. They have to have that desire.
And they may not have the confidence to do what you do. That doesn't mean, as we always say, no, not now, or no, not ever. Because we've had people that have joined our team that maybe did something with Krista with the company 10 years ago. And I've got a person in mind right now that 9 years later came to us, and circumstances at her home had changed. Mm-hmm. And she was looking for something different. And I'm proud to say she's still with us today, and she is tried and true and very near and dear to our heart, part of our company. So no, not now, or no, not ever.
Absolutely. And you know what? This is all normal, guys. We think that we're the only ones. We're not. You're not the only one. We're not the only one. It happens to all of us. And it really is about people understanding. And they just don't understand until they have been there and they have experienced it. I want you to think about, do you want to talk about this? The lion? Or do you want me to?
Tigers and bears?
Oh my. If this is making sense to you and you're getting value out of this, I want you to put down that this is making sense. Comment in the section that it is making sense to you. All right, so what I want you to think about is your excitement. You are so excited about your business and you think everybody should be. And I want you to think about a lion. A lion goes out to catch their prey, right? And they wait and they wait and they wait and then they pounce. And a lot of times that's what we do in our business without even realizing it. We are so excited, we just pounce on people. Instead of making it about them, we're making it about us. And it really needs to be about them. And starting conversations. Conversation is the key. Now, one thing I want you to think about is when you call somebody on the phone, you don't just start in blah, 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 about your business, right? What do? What's the first thing you do? Hey, how are you? How's the kids? How are things going? It's about the conversations that you start. That's what's going to attract you to other people.
You're absolutely right, Christine. It's all about them because it's about that connection that you build with them. We like to use the example with our team. I'll keep this in terminology, but a hairstylist. Most go to the same hairstylist time and time and time again, okay? There's a reason for that. You know your hairstylist. You like your hairstylist and you trust your hairstylist. So it goes back to the know, like, trust factor. Those are the people even we do business with, the people we know, the people we like, and the people we trust.
And that's why I haven't got my hair done yet, because I'm so far out on their schedule because I didn't schedule in time. And I went in yesterday, or the other day, no, it was the other day. I've been so busy traveling. And I called them, I went in there and they're
Sweetie.
like, oh, I can't get you in the schedule.
Focus.
Okay, so where were you, Jared?
You were talking about the lion and I talked about a hairstylist. Lion's got a mane, hairstylist. So either way, the excitement goes back to the excitement that you hold for your business. And don't get us wrong. Everyone has that excitement, that desire, that drive. When we first started our company, we were so excited. We were driven. We wanted to talk to everyone. We were like toddlers holding onto the shirt tail going, Mommy, Mommy, Daddy, Daddy, Mommy, Mommy, Daddy, Daddy, and pulling at the shirt or the apron or the skirt or whatever they had on. We may have even 17 years ago had some friends going to the witness protection program. We haven't heard from them since. But after a few years...
Do you ever feel like that? Do you ever feel like your friends are like no longer available for you and that you have really, and you don't know what you did? If you have ever felt that way, put that in the comments. That you have felt that way, that your friends are no longer watching what you put out there. Your friends are no longer paying attention, and they don't even answer the phone sometimes when you call them because they're afraid you're going to ask them about your opportunity.
Or about your product.
Or about your product.
And if your friends or you feel your friends may have this, it could be because you're being too spammy online.
Very true. And when we're talking about with spammy is that you're posting things that about your product, your product, your business, your product, your business.
Sale, on deal, special, 50% off. Most people don't join Facebook to keep up with products.
And you don't know what you don't know. That's the thing. You don't know what you don't know. We didn't know either. We used to be those people, so we get it, right?
Absolutely. Mark Zuckerberg says when this baby does what she's supposed to do, people will feel connected. Okay, so once again, we're back to connection being the key. Connect with yourself and have faith that when they need what you have to offer, they will reach out to you.
Right, and when they start seeing your success. So, for instance, when was the last time you put something on Facebook? Maybe it's the money that you made. Maybe it's the products that you earned. Whatever it may be, or both, you know. And then that way they come to you and go, hey, wait a minute, I want to know more about this. And what that's called is attraction marketing. And it's about people attracting themselves to you instead of you repelling them.
So,
Kind of like a magnet.
And Chris is absolutely right. Your Facebook friends, they're a circle of friends. So, little story about an ice fisherman. He goes out on a pond, on the ice. He sets up his tent. He's on the ice. He's chilly, but he's not really cold.
I got my notes.
Starts to drill a hole in the ice, and he hears a voice from above. There are no fish under the ice. He looks up and he thinks, so he continues to drill. Thought he was hearing something. All of a sudden he hears, there are no fish under the ice. He looks up and he goes, God? No, stupid, I'm the ice rig attendant. There's no fish under the ice. Moral of the story, sometimes you have to look somewhere else.
Very true. And, you know, one of the things that we're going to be teaching as we go along, and we're going to be doing more and more of these videos, so like it, share it with your team members, and really let them learn from someone else other than you, because how powerful is that? If we make them mad, they're mad at us. They're not mad at you. We're not going to make them mad, but, you know, that just goes to tell you that when it's not coming from you necessarily, sometimes we're a little blunt and we put it that way, and you know, but we're going to be teaching a lot of things. We're going to be teaching about attraction marketing. We're going to be teaching about a lot of Facebook tips and tools that you may not know. We're also going to be teaching about ads. We're going to be teaching about a lot of different things that can really boost your business. So you want to make sure you like our page so you know it, and set on the notifications, because each week we're going to be coming with something else to help you in your business.
And the number one thing you can remember, if you took anything out of this call, is don't get hung up in the nose and don't stop doubting yourself, because it is your dream and you write your own book. So no matter what, go out there and make today awesome.
Bye, guys.